Once upon a time, in a world where dinosaurs roamed the earth, there lived a curious young boy named Ollin. Ollin had twinkling brown eyes and a mop of curly hair that bounced as he skipped along the shoreline of a magical place, the Cretaceous Ocean. This ocean was vast and blue, stretching out as far as his eyes could see, and it held secrets from a time long before people. Ollin loved the stories of the ancient creatures that lived both in the sea and on land. But there was one creature in particular he was fascinated with: the Mesosaurus. He had heard legends of these prehistoric marine reptiles from his wise old grandfather, who would spin tales by the fire about their majestic swimming adventures. With a small net slung over his shoulder and a magnifying glass in hand, Ollin set off on his daily adventure. As he walked, he whistled a happy tune and imagined the many Mesosaurus swimming whimsically in the ocean waves. Did you know, Ollin pondered aloud, talking to no one in particular, that the Mesosaurus wasn't exactly a dinosaur, but it was alive when the dinosaurs were around? They are one of the earliest known aquatic reptiles, and they have a really cool long tail that's perfect for swishing through the water. The sun was shining brightly, making the ocean glisten. Ollin squatted by a rock pool, dipping his fingers lightly in the cool water. He liked to think that maybe, just maybe, the water remembered the ancient swimmers. Mesosaurs were pretty special because they lived in freshwater environments, unlike many of their sea-loving friends, he mused. He imagined the Mesosaurs with their elongated bodies and thought how they must have wiggled to move through the water, a motion not unlike the way he rolled his body like a rolling pin while doing the worm dance on the summer grass. Ollin stood up and continued his stroll, determined to tell tales of Mesosaurs to anyone who would listen. Oh, and did you know their stiff ribs helped make them excellent swimmers? It's like they had built-in life vests, he laughed, picturing himself with big, bony ribs that kept him afloat. I bet they were the fastest swimmers in the lake, racing all the other reptiles of their time. He stopped to pick up a smooth pebble from the sand, inspecting it closely. I think the Mesosaurs would have had a hard time finding me, he laughed to the little crab scuttling away. I'm quick as a flash. They were only about a meter long, and my shadow would have looked gigantic to them. The day was growing cooler as the sun began to set, casting golden light across the water. Ollin sighed happily, knowing it was time to head back home. But his heart was full of the wonders of the Cretaceous Ocean and the mysterious Mesosaurs that once thrived in this fantastic world. Ollin skipped back along the path, excited to tell his grandfather all the new facts and stories he had imagined. He knew tomorrow held another day of exploration and more discoveries to be shared with friends and family. As he went, Ollin waved goodbye to the shimmering waves, whispering, "Goodbye, dear Mesosaurs, until we meet again." And so, the adventurous Ollin wandered home, ready to turn his tales into dreams for a night filled with wonders beneath the ancient waves.